We're live.
We are live. I'm sharing with you the 60% off link real quick.
For what?
For Insane Labs.
Okay, why are you not doing that before?
Because I just now thought of it when I saw the intro. I mean, like, it makes sense, right? I mean,
it makes sense that I put it in the description before the thing
what
starts.
a weirdo. What is up, everyone?
What is up, everyone?
Man, I don't know. It's just one of those Sunday afternoons. What's the weather like outside? Let me look at the weather. What's the weather like where you're at? Tell me.
I do not know.
69 degrees here in Hot Springs.
Benji Mac is on. Hey, guys. What's going on?
35% chance of thunderstorms.
Thank you for dropping that link, Benji. That's the link, guys. If you haven't got your pay-per-view yet, you need to get on it and get that. Greetings from Egypt. Wow.
Oh, I'm going to pull up the card.
Hey. Wow.
Egypt, man, I don't want to go to Egypt.
Have you heard about Bangalore top rollers? Sup, Ike?
I have not heard about them. Where are they from?
Huh.
Where are they from?
Well, that's interesting.
Full card. All right, I got the card pulled up.
Well, that is way cool.
What's cool?
All right, guys. So, lots going on this week, right? We've got an awesome card. Hey, Misha, you think so too? We have an awesome card coming up in
Arlington, Texas.
Arlington, Texas. And lots of our good friends on this card.
Yeah, like,
you know?
Obviously, Corey West, boom.
We might know a little something about that guy.
I'm familiar with that guy. Craig Touye and I go back to, all the way back to 1992.
Yeah.
So I've clearly known him the longest. Hate can't be there to support him, but
that is a day.
oh, they don't know we're not going.
Well, I guess you
Hey,
just broke
we're not going. We had planned on going, went back and forth about going, and have a short period of time to get ready for this insanely strong Russian giant, and I just don't think I could take the time away. Plus, we had to take the RV, which means, because we can't board our dogs in, we have to take the RV. It's rough on me driving and then sleeping there. It's just not the same as being home, being a routine. So we will be watching from pay-per-view.
No, and this is what life is like with Michael right now. I've got lots of things that I need to be getting accomplished too, because something you guys don't know, I am going to be re-entering the work field, going back to the bedside, making sure all of my nursing skills are sharp and on point, keeping those up since I have to get my license up, right? So preparing to do that, it's like we got so much to get done. I'm still gardening, I'm still baking, I'm still working out, I'm still training, I'm still making content. And this guy, every day of my life, is like, hey, you want to take 2 hours out of our day to go 2 hours out of our way to look at some more land?
Yeah.
Every day.
I'm addicted. I'm addicted to lots of acreage.
Yeah. Well, here's what it is, guys. And be sure that you have hit that thumbs up. All right. If you are already, jump out of chat, hit that thumbs up. Just sends it out to more folks. But here's the deal. We are in city limits. Monster Factory is currently in city limits. The problem with that is, yes, we can have all of the private cards we want to, Supermatch cards. But we can't have tournaments.
Like, we can't actually hold, in
the Monster Factory.
Yeah, we can hold private Super Monster Factory events here.
Yeah.
But we can't hold, we can't open this up and hold a large scale tournament or anything like that, even though we have the space.
Even though we have the space. And lots of people have asked us, well, can we have this tournament there? Can we have that? We would love to, but we can't because we're in a residential area. So tell me in the comments down below if you think it would be cool if the Monster Factory moved its location to outside city limits, same kind of build, same situation, same people on our wall.
Maybe even improved build.
Oh, well, yes, it's an improved build, of course. But then we could hold bigger events. We could actually have tournaments. And you like that, Misha? We could actually have tournaments in the Monster Factory. You guys let me know in the comments down below if you think you would like to be a part of that.
Yeah, so we would recreate the Monster Factory Supporter Wall of Fame. We would recreate the bricks on the wall. I'd just redo everything. All the people who are currently on will be on the new wall. If this is not something that happens overnight, this for one, this is such a large scale place that we have here. We can't even put it on the market until I have a place to put stuff because we have too much stuff. we have an entire commercial gym. So it's not something that's going to happen overnight. But everything that all the people who've helped support us thus far will still be honoring everything we do there, and getting future brand partners and more supporter bricks on the wall and more people who will be a part of Monster Factory history. One thing about that, I've actually gone back and forth about Monster Factory events. A lot of people are like, when you have Monster Factory events, and without a corporate sponsor or without that type of sponsorship, it's so much goes into even not the biggest card. It's like $20,000 to hold one of those events. You know what I mean? So I've considered opening it up to more of a grassroots type thing, and us go back to selling bricks on the wall, and do like a normal brick. You get your. You can
go into all of that later.
Okay, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we're thinking about going back into that aspect and doing something to where a portion of that goes towards the next Monster Factory event. You know what I mean? We're gonna figure it out because it's just too nice of a space not to be hosting Monster Factory events, and there's so many people that want to keep asking. Jeremy Parker's hysterical. He's like, man, people are calling me all the time. He's like, hey man, can you get me a match? I'm like, dude, I don't even know when there is going to be I don't even have a match in the Monster Factory, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's exciting stuff, just on that note. But yeah, we're here to talk about East vs. West 17. Crazy full card. Did you already take your demon dust? Mm. Oh, that's why you're not talking. Mm-hmm. All right, so what are we starting with? What did someone say? Someday watch the Super Matches of Bang. Same people ask me all the time as well. What's up, Sal? Yeah, I mean, it's the thing is, because if you're a friend of mine, people just assume that, hey, you can get me on the card or you can get whatever. It's just, we got to figure it out. We got to figure out what we're going to do. And I love our space. We love what we've created here, and we love, thanks for all the support and everything that people have done to help us create this. But I think about having this again with a lot more acreage, and the potential that opens up from Monster Factory experiences to just the variety of things that we could do on site would be pretty crazy.
Because we could actually house the people having super matches on site.
Because when I rebuild, I'll build with, the Monster Factory space, the gym space will have 3 bedrooms with, 2 sets of custom bunk beds, and each bed will house up to 12 people. There's a lot of things that we'll be able to do here. Or here at the future residence. We could do it all here. I mean, I could add on here and build more stuff here, but we are still in the.
But still, you can't do a tournament because you can't have that many people coming in. Like, we have to really. And I saw someone ask if it was a permit type thing. No, it's not a permit. You just can't.
Well, we're in a residential area, and neighbors were like, "What the hell are y'all doing?"
Oh my gosh, you guys! When we just built a
track,
we made a track around our 6 acres just to get out there and walk our dogs, whatever. City comes out and it's like, what are y'all doing with all that gravel? We got people complaining that y'all are bringing in trucks, and they're wondering if you're building something you're not supposed to be building. Like, dude,
I'm putting
a track.
A walking track around my property. It's a gravel track all the way around it. And don't let me hit the lottery or something. I'll asphalt that thing, and then we'll race go-karts around it.
No, we won't, because we're going to be.
You're right. We'd move, and we'd get like 1,000 acres, and we'd do all that stuff there.
That's right. So we just don't want to deal with that, and we want to just move. I want to be able to have Monster Factory tournaments. And how cool would it be, Michael Todd?
Listen.
If we could work along with Ingen and with Robert, and these Monster Factory tournaments.
Whole qualifying events.
Could be qualifying events for East versus West. We've had that mentioned to us before, and I would love to do that, but we've got to get a different location.
We can't do it here. We just can't. And I hate I don't like the logistics of having to go somewhere else and do it. I'd rather have something set up on site with audio, everything, just dedicated internet so that we know everything's going to be good,
Absolutely. So we got a couple of super chats here. My kid is inspired by you and Dev. What's the best part of him to take?
For him to take.
Or what's the best part for him to take to start his arm wrestling journey?
Man, I mean, if I would.
Thank you so much.
If I was brand new starting over, it would literally be arm wrestle as much as possible and prioritize focusing on my hand and wrist. For so long, I remember John Bristen and Ron Bachmann, Michael Todd's hand and wrist, ever catch his arm, were all in trouble. That's when my arms were so strong. Like, I was, before social media, I was doing crazy, like, reverse cheat curls with over 300 plus pounds. You know what I mean? Just the things that you see being done today, I was doing back in 2005, 6, 7.
There's not video. It didn't happen.
Exactly. So I was very powerful in my arms, but I neglected the hand and wrist training. So I would focus on hand and wrist training and arm wrestle as much as possible. Not everybody has the same hand. Not everybody pulls the same. So the more hands you feel, the stronger you're going to be.
Absolutely. So we got another super chat here by Alexander Clark. What's up, guys? Mike, I really like the idea of team versus team card. I think that would really be a unique and cool idea at a future Monster Factory event. Well, some people are already doing the team versus team. I've seen that happen.
What qualifies a team? Does it have to be from the same state? Does it have to be from the same club? That's the biggest thing, I think.
Because we've been to events where they've had team versus teams, and basically you show up and you choose your team out of who's shown up.
Yeah, right.
And of course, come on. He always has a stacked team because he's like, you want to be on my team? You want to be on my team? And of course, we're bringing home the 6-foot trophy now. Thanks, guys. But that's how that happens. How close were you guys
thank you for the support, Alex.
Thank you so much for the support. How close were you guys to the tornadoes? Thank you so much.
So we were actually flying to Rhode Island, but we were at the airport that night. So they went just north of where we live, but they got really hit hard about 3 hours north of us. But just like 15 minutes north is where a lot of the potential was coming through. And I think some small circulation happened through there, but like that F4 that came through was about 3 hours north of us. But you're welcome to hand me the demon dust.
Here you go.
Use code 6% off. Have you posted that code yet? I just sent it to you. It's in your text.
I'm going to tell you this one more time. Put it in the chat.
Oh, hang on a second. She's a sassy little sasser.
Oh my gosh. I mean, okay, so I need to copy this and put it, but you want me to put it in the description too?
Yeah,
I
sure,
will do that
whatever.
right now, Michael Todd. Tell him, Misha. He's talking, guys, because we have got 2 new additions. If you guys follow me, you've seen.
Which you should be following her. She's awesome.
You've seen we've got 2 new additions to the Monster Factory, and they're friends in waiting for Misha. We've got Sambo, the Siamese, and we've got Thomas, the orange cat. They're so damn cute. But we're waiting on them to be neutered, so they're being separated from Misha.
Which makes it difficult. I mean, although it's a large space, they're basically in a bathroom. And I'm like, hey, don't go in the bathroom because I don't want the cats getting out. I mean, there's 3 bathrooms out here, but still, that's the main one downstairs. So I just posted this link, 60% off. Pretty much everything. I'm pretty sure, I thought it was just Psychotic, but I'm pretty sure it's everything on the site with the exception of like apparel and protein. But like Demon Dust, this is a dry scoop product. And we are people who suffer from laziness.
Speak for yourself.
So we're lethargic often, right? Like just energy depleted. Could just be old. But this stuff is a dry scoop, put it under your tongue, and I like it quite a bit. Rebecca's addicted to it.
No, every day. I take it every day, and it really helps with my ADHD as well. So hang on just a second, guys. We are going to get into that East versus West 17 predictions. I just want to add this to the description really quick.
I can't talk.
He can't talk because you got it under your tongue. The whole thing is the liposomal stuff, right?
So I'm going to look at land.
Why are you, y'all, I'm telling you, and it's every day. And, come on. Why is it not going there? Because, sorry guys, hang on 1 second. Bear with me, I'm so sorry.
Almost there.
I might have to do it afterwards. If you would do stuff like you're supposed to before, instead of finger screwing.
You know I do what I'm supposed to do. Hang on, almost there.
You got it? Something tells me in 20 minutes we will have no problem with talking. Nurses are very undervalued. Thank you so much, Rinky Dink.
Well, she's labor and delivery nurse. I mean, she's the one that takes care of both mama and baby, and she's actually a national award-winning Compassion Award, Daisy Award winner for her compassion she has doing her job. She's really, really good at it.
I would never guess I was compassionate.
You would not. I'm just letting you know right now. All this that you see, it's a facade.
Well, okay, it's a little. It's like this. It's like this. All right. When you have actually seen death happen, and when you have actually seen close to death happen, You know what death is. And when somebody tells you, I feel like I'm dying, you're like, you're not dying. Or I almost died. No, you didn't.
We do have a running joke that almost anything that is a nick or a scratch almost died.
It's him. All the time, you know?
But I do have a lot of incidences.
So San Tan Valley Arm Wrestling. I'm a big fan of you guys from Arizona. I'm a 16-year-old amateur and a left-hand puller. I was wondering, do you guys have any advice for me? Thank you. Probably the same thing you just
Start
said.
arm wrestling right-handed.
Nobody cares about left. I'm kidding.
Yeah, so that's what's funny is my left-hand pronation is so far behind my right. Someone actually made a comment. It's surprising that your left is your right is twice as strong as your left, and your left is stronger than most, just people off the street, right? Just like on the pronation lift and stuff. It's like, did you just not train it or what? I'm like, well, I actually don't know what happened to it really, but so I've got 23 world titles, 36 national titles, and they're almost cut in half. Like I almost have half as many world titles and national titles left-handed as I do right. It's just the bulk of those happened before 2010, right? Before the left arm came apart, as far as like national titles and stuff. But the left arm actually has came back relatively decent. I just don't have the hand and wrist left-handed that I do right-handed, but I have a nasty shoulder press. So if I could take what I have on my right arm, put it on my left, or take what I left hand, put it on my right, I'd be extremely, extremely dangerous. I just unfortunately can't do that. But yeah, so advice, man, just you're young, 16 years old, arm wrestle as much as possible, focus on your hand and wrist. But I would not neglect that right arm. I would do is try to arm wrestle both arms as much as possible.
Matt Cheney. Oh.
Go-kart idea?
Thank you so much for that super chat. He says, I like that go-kart.
Man, hook me up with some asphalt people. We can make it happen right here.
Not here.
We could do it here still.
I don't want to do it here.
It would sell for more if we had a go-kart track.
No, it won't.
If we had an asphalt track around the property, I guarantee it raises the property value.
Henry Nayring is on. Hey there. I've been looking at your head, Henry. Where's you had to shave it, did you?
He shaved his head?
He did. He cut it really short.
Oh.
Yeah, he did. And I don't get to.
Best wishes to Jeremy Parker, you COVID having little fool you.
That's terrible.
I'm telling you, especially if it's as bad as you say it was, because I didn't know until we were talking. Rebecca said this apparently what's going around is bad. I'm like, do not get me sick.
Well, not only that, okay, let's just mention that the last time I went back to the bedside for a little short stint, because that's what you do. You go back every now and then, make sure your skills are up to whatever, in case I needed to work, all right? So, last time I went back?
COVID.
January 2020. Guess what happened? Start work February, just as I'm coming off their orientation in March.
Lockdown.
Crap.
Well,
I'm
so
telling you.
Let's hope she's not a curse.
If I am going back to work again, and that happens again, Arkansas, I'm giving you my nursing license back, and I will never step foot on another unit.
There you go.
I'm telling you what.
Let's do it.
Right? So.
What we got?
Henry says, I went in with bicep pain, but then after I discovered, I bet that wasn't meant for us, was it? He's chatting with somebody. I just shared your stuff all over the page. Jeremy says, I thought I was going to die.
He almost died, babe. We were just talking about that, Jeremy. I don't know if you caught that. All right, guys, here we are. I got to get back off looking at the land and go back to the card. Boom, I got to show you that land, though. All right, so the way the card
If you guys are just hopping on, be sure that you watch the beginning of this to talk about what we're looking at doing with the Monster Factory. And if you like that idea, be sure and drop the comments down below. Okay, go ahead.
So it looks like the first match is Sharkovich versus, I'm guessing that's Armin Kacha.
Is he the Turkish fella?
That could be. I thought that was a dude that was Armenian.
Can you take a picture of that and send that to me so I can upload it here?
Sure. I thought that was the Armenian guy that was really good out there in California.
Because they were talking about bringing in.
I could be completely wrong.
Our fella from.
Amric.
Amric Pratings.
That's what I said.
Right?
Yeah.
From.
Where am I sending this to?
France. To my computer. So. I have to go with Sharkovich. I mean, it's right here in the United States.
Man, he's strong.
But tell us a little bit about their styles.
Andre his left is really strong. I'm pretty sure this left-handed match. Very strong up pressure riser, back pressure cup. Very solid. And and I think he's in 220 in North America. He's right there at the top, both right and left-handed. So I don't know. I got to look who this Armin guy is, because I mean, it may not be Armin. It might be KHAC. Someone help me out here, guys.
What are you talking
KAHC. The guy that I'm trying to find. HAT Ryan. HATRY.
Here we go.
Wrestler.
Let's get this.
It could be
there.
Armin.
It's gonna take it a minute.
No, I don't know.
You don't know anything about him?
No. I don't know anything. So
Well, that was rather anticlimactic.
it was. I just thought it was the kid that's really strong out of Armenia. But
Well, this is what you can be sure of. If they're on an East versus West
they're
card,
probably pretty strong.
they're pretty strong. Okay.
So here's what we got. Cody, see, I don't have the first names. This is horrible. Cody Wood versus the gentleman Maranta that just beat. Who was the little dude at King of the Table? He's got little.
Trucker's cap.
Yeah, he's got Kelvin Palco.
Yep, Palco.
Yeah, so this cat's super strong. Cody Wood is the one who does those freaky pull-ups and all types of calisthenic stuff, and he just beat Matthias.
Right. So we're talking about right here, Wood versus Sorrento.
So I think Maranta. I think after watching his performance against Kevin Palco, super impressed.
Okay, and you know what I remember about Maranta?
Now Wood beating Matthias was impressive, Hellboy, but Maranto's good. Go ahead.
This is what I remember. He walks out. Careless whispers.
Oh,
I felt so unsure as I take your hand. Okay.
Hey, you loved his walkout song.
I did. I loved it. He walks out to, what is his name that sings that? Somebody drop down.
I'm not the guy, babe.
Come on.
Does that mean you're arm wrestling?
He's
No, I don't know.
our generation.
Oh, still don't know.
I'm so, George.
Michaels.
Shut up. Okay,
Straight.
somebody drop it down there. Somebody drop it down there. Wham, yes, but what's his name? Okay, what's his name? So he walks out to that, and it's so unassuming.
Ow.
And Kevin Palco,
Well, we bust you up.
he almost died.
Damn near.
Just like that.
George Michael, I told you, I already got it.
Okay.
I said it first.
Oh, you did? It is George? I don't think that's what you said. Or I wouldn't listen
Everyone knows it. Just ask
to you.
Henry.
All right, so anyways, Palco had been like, nobody beats me inside or in the hook.
Beat him in a hook. Yeah, dude's strong, man. Dude's strong.
He did.
Guy asked why didn't I tuck my beard during the Hermes match. So many things. My head wasn't.
It
where
didn't
needed
get in
to
the
be.
way, though.
No, not at all. But it just, I don't know why I went straight to the strap. Like, there's so many things. It's just like I was outside my body watching me arm wrestle. But on that day, Armis was definitely the better dude. And if you go watch his riser lift, holy shit. I mean, I got some work to do. My God. Yeah, goals.
You're a little
let me tell you.
behind.
I got some goals with that one.
All right, so you've got Maranto, as do I. Although, Cody, all the best to you. All right. But that is both of them are North American.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hunter Noss, Valon Lowe.
Okay, now Hunter Knopf was supposed to be on that card.
Previous card?
The one, wasn't he? Yes, he was.
I don't know if that was that card or not.
All right, go ahead.
I go with Hunter just because I think Hunter was supposed to be on the card when I pulled Gennady. That's what I think. I don't think he's supposed to be.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, well, the last match was Armis, so I don't know which card he's talking about. Hunter Knopf's, Valon Lowe. Hunter just keeps impressing me. I know Valon has been at it for a while and got a pretty impressive resume, but I just can't put him over Hunter. I think Hunter is going to sweep that, you know.
We had Hunter here, right? Monster Factory?
Yeah.
And he pulled
Our top guy.
Dustin?
No, honey. Our top 154, 176. Not Alex Beck. Who's the other guy?
That was.
The guy who runs.
You're
the
not
team.
talking about the Monster Factory top guy because that's Dustin Hyatt.
No kidding.
You're talking about Arkansas.
Yeah.
Okay, one of the.
The guys up there, the
Dead
James
Bang
Johnson,
people?
Dead Bang. Damn it. Cannot believe I can't think of his name right now because
He usually knows all
He's
this.
the one that has the construction company, and he's on the back of the shirts.
And Hunter won. Impressively, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And dude's super strong.
He thinks that Hunter will beat him. On the left also.
Skylar thinks he'll beat Mindy on the left. I mean, Mandagas is a bad dude, so picking anyone over Mandagas is a difficult ask, even Giannis, because that's a match that's coming up in just a little bit. But I go Hunter over Valon, just because he's so violent, you know.
Okay, now this next match, Prudnick versus Merritt.
Cody Merritt's bad too.
See, guys.
Cody Merritt's a bad dude, but let me tell you, Prudnick in form beat Dodecan. I don't think you got to say anything else. I mean, I think Prudnick. And I love Cody Merritt. But if Prudnick is in form, and this is a super heavyweight class, let's say he's 115. I mean, he beat Dodecan.
Hold that.
Left-handed.
I'm going to go take care of that brat. Lever.
Which one is it?
Don't tell me you hadn't been hearing it.
Cookie? Who is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Barking continuously.
Yeah, so we have 5 dogs. Cookie is our newest addition, and we got her from the same. So we had rescued Oreo from a breeder. So we got Oreo. Oreo's 15 years old this year, so Oreo's my baby. But Cookie, it's funny, Oreo, Cookie, right? Cookie we got from the same place. His health had kind of declined, and he needed to rehome her. And she is precious, but she is a scaredy cat. You will call her. She'll do drive-by loving. She'll run by you with her little butt wagging and give you some loving. But if you try to call her and tell her to come somewhere, she'll go the other way, or she'll run up the stairs. We're bringing.
I gotta show them.
Here comes Cookie. This is adorable. Misha just went in the house. Hey, Cookie Dough. Cookie Dough.
This is Cookie, y'all. And she just continuously barks, and she howls, and she she's so cute. And when you pick her up, this is the funniest thing. These legs are stiff. They are stiff. I'm just a sweetie pie.
Yes, you are. You're the sweetie pie.
Sweetie pie. All right.
All right.
I gotta take her back inside. Here we go. Hey, Cookie. All right, let's go this way.
Don't let Misha run in the house, because
I'm not, because Chance is right there waiting on him.
Oh no, he'll be decimated.
Misha.
Now Misha is up to like 13 pounds now. He's a beast. So I really don't know what kind of damage he can do. I mean, I know he scratches and bites the hell out of us, but I don't think he can handle. Chances are other recent addition, and I think he's a 100% blue nose pit or something. That dog's got so much energy. But hopefully she's come back. So I'm just thinking, love Cody Merritt. But if Prudnick is capable of beating Dodecan, you got to think he's capable of winning this match as well. I'm not saying Cody doesn't have a shot. If it's an outside match, Cody's got a good chance. If Prudnick sets him in that hook, which I think he's capable of doing, hell, for all I know, Prudnick might can topple him. That's a tough one, man. But I still feel like I got to go with Prudnick. We will wait for Rebecca to get back to finish up on that. I'm trying to. It was so hard to. It'll be so hard to finish Prudnick. Yeah, I mean, Prudnick's bad, dude. I mean, especially if he's. I know he got light and said his supplements kind of changed, but the version of Prudnick we see now.
But have you seen the video?
No.
The cool video. You guys, it is the most awesome. Like, they did a really good promo.
Could you please quit hitting my knee? I love you.
You are such a baby.
Please. I said please.
But move your knee out of my space.
No, just quit turning.
You think you can just take up all the space?
I'm a big guy.
All right. But anyways, there's this cool promo with Prudnick, Kalina.
Oh, where they're doing the mob
It's
thing.
like the Godfather thing.
Yeah.
It's like, your family needs you. My family doesn't care about me.
Yeah.
It's time. I will do it for my family.
Yeah, I didn't
It's so
watch it.
cool.
I saw a preview. I saw
really
a little bit
good.
of it, but I just couldn't.
Yeah, I absolutely
couldn't
love
finish
it.
it.
I absolutely love it. Where is Mrs. Monster? Well, I'm back.
Yeah.
I'm
All right,
back.
so.
All right, so you
I got
have...
Prudnick. Who do you think?
Okay. So This is a hard one for me because I really want to see all of my North American guys do well. And when they're both North American, I want to see my United States guys do well, right? And love Cody a lot. But also, Prudnick has been off for a bit. And he didn't look near the same last time we saw him perform.
Against Todd Hutchins, right-handed?
Yes. So I think that the North American advantage is going to swing it Cody's way.
Okay.
All right? So that's what I'm going to go with. I mean, come on, it's Texas. You don't get any more North American than that. That's where the power is.
Because it's close to Arkansas.
There you go.
That makes
Texas.
sense.
All right?
All right, Matt versus Angbay.
What is that even? I mean, let's talk about the...
We haven't seen Angbay since his surgery, right? And Matt presents long lever problems, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, I mean, you got...
Clearly, Angbay is a more complete arm wrestler, right?
Right.
Matt's long levers, a strong hand. I mean, I say it's 70-30 Angbay, but we don't know what form Angbay is going to be in. So Matt might, if Matt gets a good win, he could sweep it. But because when Matt gets excited and believes he deserves to be there, he's a different guy.
So is this Angbayev's? This is his first match from his he had surgery.
Yeah, so he lost to Todd Hutchins and he lost to Petrenko.
Yeah.
And then he had surgery.
Yeah. Shoot.
If you compare the resumes, it's a landslide,
Angbayev.
Right? But we're not doing that. Styles make matches.
And Matt's been doing very well
Matt's got
on
a
this
huge
continent.
hand, long lever. And we don't honestly know where Angbay is at. So
You went with Angbayev 70.
I mean, you have to, but I'm not putting it outside the realm of possibility that Matt can pull it off.
I'm going to go with Matt.
Alrighty.
Alrighty? Next.
Sarah Bachmann, Jocelyn Bristen. Oh, I left. I shortened it. We got to go back. We'll do this one though. I didn't realize there was 4. I thought there was just 3 I turned.
Oh.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. So the ladies match. Oh, guys, come on. So if you do not know about Jocelyn, that's her name, right? Mm-hmm. She actually went into a round robin with Sarah. That Sarah was heavily picked to win.
Oh, yeah, like
heavily.
It was Sarah. You just assumed she's going to run over everybody.
And Sarah went there with that assumption.
She went inside and got beat, you know.
And the thing was there was no more opportunities. That was her one and only
round
time.
robin, once you lose one, if there's whoever you lose to,
and done.
Especially if you're the level that Sarah's at, to beat Sarah, you know that person's going to beat everybody else.
Yeah.
So the best Sarah was going to be able to do was get second. So
right.
Now it's her chance for revenge, redemption, whatever you want to call it.
Right. And she swears she's going to get it.
I'm sure she has thought about that match for a long time. So
now she says it will not go inside.
Oh, she's not going to go inside?
That's what she said. She said she's not going to go inside because she said, I think she did say that she actually had the power, but that's not what her plan was.
Yeah.
So Jocelyn did beat her. She's got the winning record, but it's only 1-0, one round. I think that Sarah is going to get her revenge.
I agree. I mean,
and I think it's going to be a sweep.
Jocelyn is a freakishly strong human being. Mm-hmm. I've heard she has a big bench and a lot of other, impressive lifts. And, she has the confidence knowing that she is at that level, right? Because she has the win. But Sarah just looks like she's training at a different level, even what she has previously trained at. So I have to go with Sarah, and I have to go with Sarah as a heavy favorite, in my opinion.
I think so too. Alrighty.
Craig Touye, John Therian.
Craig and John. Well, okay. Hands down, without knowing anything, which I do know quite a bit actually, I'm always going with Craig.
Yeah.
Craig's our boy.
Like I said, I've known Craig since 1992, so he is like a brother to me.
And I've never seen anybody that it's like you take this personality and put it in Craig, and they're the same person, just in different bodies. I mean, it's exactly.
We have very similar traits.
Very similar.
Craig he lives and dies for arm wrestling. He loves it. So the only, just off, just name and knowing Craig is your favorite. But the information that we do have is Craig lost to Brandon F. Seltzer here, and John Therian beat Brandon F. Seltzer. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
We also know that earlier last year, Artem Therian and Co. Lost to John Therian like 3-2 or something like that. But, and on that same token, has Artem ever got a pin on Craig? Not that I'm aware of, right? So Craig has to be your favorite, and obviously I'm rooting for Craig because, like I said, I've known him so long, he's like a brother. But John Therian's a dangerous individual, and he is on a winning streak right now. So I say 60-40 Craig, just because we don't actually know how strong John Therian is right now. My opinion. Is that what you got, or you got more?
I'm always going Craig.
I know, I just didn't know if you had any more detail.
Yeah, no, I'm always going Craig. That's the guy. Okay, guys, I just put up a poll because you know we're coming up on it, and I got to see what you guys think. So we've got Benji Max says John is diesel strong, Craig fast and hard hit.
We just gotta
Let's
hope that Craig
see
keeps his elbow
a
down.
war.
You know, Craig is known for elbow fouling. You know, but Craig is extremely strong, and I just gotta feel that he's gonna be strong enough to pull it off. You know.
Well, the good thing is they don't call the hops if they're right over the table.
Well,
I mean, right over the.
It's advantage.
right
Craig's
over
doing
the-
it while he's hitting,
Yeah.
so it's advantage gains
Okay.
normally. But yeah, we'll see. Next match, we briefly mentioned this: Mandagas versus Giannis and Mullins.
Oh.
Both extremely technical arm wrestlers.
Now Giannis just had a not great result, didn't he? Didn't he just? Or did it go to the silver? Didn't Giannis just pull?
Who?
I'm making stuff. No, I'm making stuff up.
Who
I'm thinking
you
about
thinking?
Corey Miller.
Oh yeah, because he pulled Trey Sanders. Mm-hmm. You want to go Giannis, but Mandagas is so cerebral. I'm going 50.
So is Giannis.
I know, but Mandagas is. I mean, what he did to beat Daniel Prokopchik was unbelievable.
Yeah.
I say 55-45 Mandagas.
Okay.
That's what I think. Now, apparently,
How are they going to pull?
outside top rolls, you know.
Mandagas has gone 7 rounds before, right?
Yeah, I mean, Giannis is such a specimen.
He is.
He is such a specimen. I'm still sticking with 55-45. So on that note, this card does not say that Hunter Noss is pulling Mandagas left-handed, but I'm pretty sure he is. But it's not on this card anywhere. But I'm pretty sure he is. So there's 11 matches here.
Is that confirmed, guys? Let us know in the chat.
I mean, I've heard about it. And I could actually go back and look at the link that I was just on.
Oh, yeah, because you can go to eastversuswestarmwrestling.com
No, I mean,
and it
here
will
it is
show
right
you
there.
all of the people.
$100 Mandagas. It's just not on the full card list.
Okay.
So while we're talking about that, who do you think, Giannis or Mandagas?
It's so close. I mean, I'm literally thinking it's like a 50-50. I think it's just...
That's why I said 55-45.
I'm going to say whoever gets the buckle
Loses?
loses. Whoever gets the buckle round 1 loses, because I think that's how close it is. I think it's going to come down to one tiny thing that could swing something in someone's direction.
That makes sense.
Okay.
So now we do have Hunter Noss versus Mandagas. Left-handed. I mean, like I said, I love Hunter Noss. And he might shock me again, but I gotta choose Mandagas. I just gotta choose Mandagas. I mean, his level's so high.
It is.
And this will be the biggest test that Hunter's had. You know what I mean?
Who have we seen, Hunter, that I can compare to left?
Oh, I don't know. I think he did. Did he pull with Artem left-handed at one of those Tennessee tournaments? I think he's the round robin. I mean, that round robin Tennessee champ, right and left. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't have enough information.
We're going to take a break real quick just to
What the hell?
super chat Odd and show me your...
Man, wouldn't that not be amazing if I could be 350 pounds and 7% body fat? If I could be 300 pounds and 7% body fat? If I could be 290 pounds, you know what I'm saying? Like, I am not a guy who can be that big and that lean. My genetics are, I'm a fat boy. That's my genetics. So,
thank you so much for that super chat. Can we
I would
just...
love to have that opportunity. I just don't think there's a drug in the world that would allow that to happen. I've already said it a million times. There's such a misconception of what people think steroids do. Oh, if you're ripped, you're on steroids. No, dude. Unless you're genetically gifted, steroids don't get you ripped. I mean, they just don't. So, if there was a drug that I could take that I could be 350 pounds, 7% body fat, I would most likely take that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that drug exists. But.
Can we ask what your mobility would be like at 350 pounds?
Oh, amazing! Just like it is now.
Michael is turning into like one of those like a mummy fight.
Well, I don't have good shoulder flexibility. Like I can't scratch my back. I can't do so many things. Yeah,
we gotta work on that.
I need to start doing something with that.
You have to, because if you don't now, your 80s are gonna suck, dude.
80s? Who's getting to fucking be 80? Like, how do you expect me to make it to 80?
Oh, okay.
All right. So here's what we got.
Who's next? Oh, wait, I didn't give mine. So if we're talking about left-handed, I just don't know enough. So I'm going to go ahead and let it swing towards my North American and go with
Hunter.
Okay.
Yeah. So could I be 350 pounds? I could be 350 pounds in what, a month from now?
Like tomorrow.
Think? Yeah, I mean, I can gain weight so easy. It's just fat. Like, but I'm telling you, like I can be obese. I can be obese in 2 months and morbidly obese in what, 4 to 6?
Could happen quick.
I mean, it's bad, guys. Y'all don't understand. Like if I said screw it, how long till I'm 400 pounds? Finish off the year?
Yeah.
No doubt. Easy. If I said screw it right now and I'm not even saying went crazy, just ate the way I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Just ate the way I wanted to. I bet I'm 400 pounds by the end of the year. It's just, I'm not genetically meant to be lean. The amount of sacrifice I have to do to have a lean body is ridiculous.
He whines.
I'm a crybaby.
Every day.
When it comes to.
About eating right. And all you got to do is show him a movie where somebody's ripped and athletic on it, moving around. I'm like.
We watched Craven the other day, and I'm like, yeah, screw this overall number one in the world. I think it's going to be ripped.
He's like, what do we really want more than anything in the world? I'm like, pizza. And he's
that's exactly right.
He's like no, we want to be ripped, and we want to be fit, and we want to be athletic, and we want to go. And I'm like, no, you want to be world number one, and you just don't want to have back fat, honey. I mean, I can't help
the back fat bothers you.
It does.
But I'm getting front fat now too, so I don't like the fat.
Front fat. Back fat, front fat. We don't.
I got all the fat.
All right.
All right. So we're down to the final 3 matches.
Okay. Dave Chafee and Svetkov.
I'm hearing Chafee's back to form.
Me too.
If Chafee's back to form, you got to pick Dave Chafee.
All the time.
If Chafee is not back to form, you got to pick Svetkov.
I'm just going by what he said. He said he's doing things in training.
If he says he's back to form, 70-30 Dave Chafee. Which means he moves into that number 7 overall in the world spot.
Who's that drop out? Vitaly?
Morzov. Yeah. So right now it's Valon, Devin, Hermes, Jerry, me, Gennady, Alex, Svetkov. Number 8. It'd be number 8. He'd be the number 8 spot.
Okay.
Vitaly's number 9. Morzov's number 10. So he would fall into the number 8 spot, knock Morzov off, and then as long as I can defeat Vitaly, that keeps Vitaly out of knocking him down one spot. Because if Vitaly beats me, he moves up.
Right.
But if I could beat Vitaly stays at that. Would be number 10 if Dave wins. Number 9 if Dave loses.
There you have it.
Right.
All right.
But he did beat Dave recently, so it would not make sense for him to be ranked below Dave. So they might have to change up the rankings because he's ranked below Dave because he hasn't pulled Svekov or Alex or any of those guys. But if Dave was to beat Svekov, would you still have Alex, and would you still have Vitaly ranked below him? It's kind of how it works, you know.
Yeah, he didn't recently pull Dave.
It wasn't. I mean, Dave's last match outside of the
Oh gosh, right. I was going all the way back.
No, they pulled again. He 4-0 swept him, and then
Yeah.
ended up letting they go to the strap round, the final 5th round or something. He busted him over, but then Dave got his press behind him and pinned him.
See, there's just so many things in the top 10. Well, let's say the top
15, 20.
7.
Oh, top 7, okay.
From 3 to 10, okay? There's just so many question marks because where they're at, even Enid said it's only like 80%.
You can't even say 3 because Armez is clearly in the top 3. If you still got to put Devin in the top 3. So
oh, I was forgetting that Devin.
It's 4 to 10.
Yeah, 4 to 10. So Devin and Hermes are definitely with those top 3. Those are that's sealed. Only the question mark there is
who's
where's
2.
Yeah, who's 2. So but from 4 to 10, wherever someone is ranked does not necessarily mean all the guys above them would beat them. Where'd you go?
This guy who, do you remember him from high school? Dave Parsons. No. No. I'm sorry. There's so many. I remember Shannon Parsons. You had a big school, though.
I had a very big school. So you just totally didn't listen to anything I said? All right, then we're moving on.
Yeah.
I'm not talking to you anymore.
Okay, no more talking.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, what Michael was doing is he was looking at that for a minute going, is that someone she dated?
It's like, do I have to kill this guy? I mean,
okay. Really?
Uh-huh.
Can we just...
We're on right now. Let's go. Good. What we got?
I don't know. What do you have?
Yeah, so we're John Bristen. Well, this isn't... So I heard the main event is John Bristen. But they have it listed as a co-main event the way it looks on the thing here. You know what I'm saying? So I would go with... let's just go John Bristen. John Bristen versus Yoshi Kanai. What do you think?
John.
They have had wars in the past.
Mm-hmm. If John's... Is he healthy now? He's rested his shoulder.
I don't know if his shoulder's healthy or not. I mean, can he get past Yoshi's King's move?
He's going to have to do it quickly.
He's going to have to supinate his... He's going to have to beat his pronation. Or top roll through his hand, climb, flop press. And so it's going to mean his shoulder has to hold up, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I'm going to still pick John, 60-40. But you just don't know. You don't know if his shoulder's healthy. And then there's a rumor about this being his last match because he's having surgery. Did you hear about that?
No. Well, good for him, though, if it's going to actually help his quality of life. Because the things that he enjoys doing, he hasn't been able to enjoy doing.
Yeah, but I don't know where the surgery is. I don't know if it's his back or what he's doing surgery on.
Oh.
It's after this event.
Yeah, so
it
guys,
might be his last match.
Benji Mac dropping that link again, that East versus West 17 is 6 days out. Be sure you got your pay-per-view if you're in driving distance.
Damn, it's close, isn't it?
If there's any tickets left, get your tickets and go in person, if at all possible.
I'm telling you, if I didn't have this match, I would be there. I can't take the time away.
Pullers have different results against different styles, right? Absolutely.
Okay, so he's lying. He didn't know her. He didn't know you.
Oh.
He did that to pull my strings. Huh.
I legit only did that to pull your strings. I did not know her. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's already looked you up, dude.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
So, you said John?
Yeah.
All right, guys, final match. John is coming in over 270. John's not coming in that big. What do you think? Corey West, Devin Laird.
Let me see what my poll says. 84% say Devin. Only 16% say Corey. Can we go over to see what Armbet says?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, when we look on here, you got it.
He said Corey flash pinned Tobias in the straps. Corey is hungry.
I honestly think Corey is strong enough to win. I truly do. I think he's strong enough to win. I mean, I don't know with an official ready go, with Corey just getting crazy. I just don't know if Devin stops him. You know, because they're going straight to referee's grips. You know what I mean? Now, the fact is, if he stops him, in my opinion, so Devin's sold out.
Devin is sold out. It's only on its
Shutout
second
stage.
block.
It's
So
shutout stage.
you haven't had, it's shut out. So you haven't had many people betting on Corey. Shut out. Now, this is the thing, though. If it were not a shutout, I might say Corey would pull off one or two. But since it's a shutout, Devin's going to do everything he can to make sure that...
But what if there's nothing he can do? What if Corey's strong enough left-handed just flashing?
Referee's grip.
Slip.
Corey's going to slip.
It's going to slip. I mean, Devin's not going to go toward him and try to hook him. Corey's going to go outside the top row. Devin's going to open top row, bail out, slip. I don't know.
Victor, Devin already said he will not go inside.
Well, I mean, the thing is, he thinks, I don't know why he said that, because it's like he acted like Corey was an inside puller left-handed.
He's not.
Corey's right and Def is left. Now, to say he's not, he did beat Friedon's Molly in a hook left-handed. And he actually pressed him one round.
Yeah, I just remember that.
So
We're
Corey
talking about
is-
an East versus West where he
Yeah.
had two matches, because I just remember him moving his body around, basically holding that, big ass dude
Yeah.
across from him, moving his body around to more or less block him with his shoulder and then press him. I don't remember it being a hook.
No, there was a hook. They landed on the hook. I'll pull it up
Okay.
real quick.
Okay.
But I'm going to get off that bus and go to this.
So
I think, I don't know, man. Corey can win. Corey can win.
GW says he wants Corey to win so bad, but he honestly thinks Devin will win. Okay, but to say that, you honestly think Devin will win. Who?
Okay, see, look, they're in the hook.
Okay, so that was a one picture still.
Don't you sass me, woman. I will do things to you.
So who in their right mind would say Devin has no chance at anything ever? Right?
100%.
You're not, Devin's got to be the favorite going into so many things, unless he's
Yeah.
facing Valon,
Right.
unless he's facing Vitaly, left-handed, right? I would choose Devin as a favorite against everybody.
Most people.
Right. And the thing is that we just don't know where his left is. We know where his left has been.
Right.
We don't know where it's at now. What we do know is that he is one hell of an arm wrestler.
He can do it all. He can go anywhere. He can drain you, fatigue you, block you here, counter there.
Because he's a true student of the sport. He doesn't want to just have one silver bullet and beat everybody that
Now,
way.
he did say he considers himself a top roller,
Yeah.
But he does have the ability to do it all.
He just wants to know it all, right? And so I don't know. I want, of course, we're Team Corey, but I think it's just a big ask.
Yeah, so here you go. It is in the hook, and then he transitions to a press. This is the second win, though. Watch it right here. All right, watch. Boom, in a hook. Tag the elbow. Now he'll transition.
Now he's going to move his body around to where his shoulder's behind it and press. But he pressed him. Hook.
But he stopped him in a hook.
Yeah.
Like he held, and that dude's hook is insane, you know what I'm saying? So he does have a hook.
Okay, Devin Tersey, Rebecca, how do you think Michael would react if Travis snuck up on him at the event and cut his beard off with scissors? It's not how
I would react.
It's not how Michael would react.
It's how you would react, and then how I would react if someone reacted to you. That's a problem.
This is what I'm going to tell you right now. The beard is mine. Anybody touches that beard causes any harm to that beard. I know things. I know how to end you.
Baby, you're so silly.
I know how to harm you. I know how to leave you wishing you were ended. I can do it, and I will do it. Don't touch the damn beard. Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
so it comes down to my reaction is no big deal.
But thank you for
her
that super
reaction will be crazy,
Yeah.
and then someone will react poorly to her, and then I will slap the shit out of them.
I got it.
That's just the problem.
Allegedly.
You know what
Allegedly. I know things.
It's allegedly.
Okay.
All right.
1 centimeter cut and you are done for good. That is right. The beard is not for sale. Nope.
Well, okay, that's a lot. It depends on how much the offer is. You know, it will grow back. I don't know. If someone pays me enough money, we will shave it completely off.
Can we say what is enough?
You can tell me what. I don't know.
Okay, what is enough to shave it off completely? $500,000.
$500,000. Shave it off. I like it.
Not $499.99.
$499.99 might do it for me.
500,000.
I will throw the penny in there with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you might get me for that one. But
Okay. Now what do we got?
that's it.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah. Who do we pick?
Okay, I've got to go with Devin, just because of his capabilities on the table. I just think he's the favorite. Do I hope I'm wrong? Yes.
Devin has to be the favorite. He has to be the favorite. Something tells me Corey might pull it off. I don't know what it is. Something tells me he might pull it off. I don't know.
Now I'm going to
Devin's
throw
so
this
big
out
and
there.
So strong right now.
I thought
just-
Corey was going to have trouble with Travis. He
I
did not.
told you he would not. You know what I'm
He
saying?
did not at all.
So
Yeah.
I do think there's a high probability that Devin talks about what's practice and what's real are different, and he's right. But I don't think he's pulled real Corey yet either. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
We'll see. Corey, left-handed, bad dude. I'm going 51-49 Corey.
51-49 Corey.
Yeah. I mean, with that being said, Corey would win because he's a level stronger. If he's not a level stronger, he can't win.
Best age to start the sport?
Birth.
Birth. And if it's not birth, now.
Day after birth.
Now. 'Cause you've always heard the best day to start anything new, like new training routine, new fitness routine, was yesterday.
Yeah.
The next best day, today.
Right.
All right, there you have it. So, dude, Devin will destroy Corey. Maybe. I really thought that Travis was going to give him a lot of trouble.
I knew he wasn't.
did not.
Yeah. Corey. And that's the only, I mean, Craig on the card, Dave on the card, Corey on the card. It's hard not to be there, and that's why we went back and forth about it. I just have to prioritize my own path, right? And I cannot not take this match as serious as possible. So
Can Corey press?
we just watched the video of him pressing through. Friedus went off 3 times for a win. So yeah.
So yes, he can. Do you think you can slip from vitality? Let's talk about that. Okay, guys, we're going to transition into this because we're going to have to be getting off real soon because I got schoolwork to do. Michael, will you be in Devin's corner versus Corey? No.
Yeah,
we're going to be home
We're going to
in
be
the
home
Monster
watching
Factory.
because I can't take the time off from training to go.
And go ahead and share with them. You've talked to both Corey and Devin.
Oh yeah, I mean Corey's like, listen, you can be there, great. If you can't completely understand, talk to Devin. He's like, if you were my teammate, I would tell you to stay home and train for your match because you have a big match. So they both know because I consulted with both of them because it was like I said, we were on the fence, and to the point to where we were just going to drive the RV down Friday, stay Friday night, watch the event, and even drive straight home after. But that's still 600 miles round trip in an RV and me sleeping on the RV bed.
And if we
And
had
if that
someone,
takes 1% off of
if we had someone that we trusted to stay in
the
our
house.
home with our dogs, we would drive down Saturday
it's not that we
morning.
don't trust them. It's just the people we do trust have dogs of their own.
Right.
So they can't say, you know.
Right. Well, that's what I mean. Someone available that we
Yeah,
trust.
we don't have anybody that could just watch the dogs for the day. Because I mean, seriously, it's 4 hours. I could just hop in the car, drive down, or have you drive. and
Yeah.
I could rest, and I
Right.
could drive back.
We would
that night.
totally do that.
I mean, I just don't know anybody that we could have here for the day who can handle all 5 dogs. You know what I mean? It's not. We have 5 wonderful dogs,
Oh, they're
but you have to understand them and know how to hurt them. You know what I mean? If you don't, Chance and Bandit
herding cats.
could get into it because Bandit's injured. So because he's injured, nursing that injury, he could react. You don't want to get in between them when they're fighting. You know what I mean? So it's just too much of a risk. I honestly,
Devin's forum says he's a dog whisperer.
Rebecca and I talked about it, and we don't do life apart, And I was like, maybe I'll take Rod, my stepson, take him down there with us. But his wife works that weekend, so he's got both his grandbabies. You know what I mean? So I'm like, there's just no way for me to pull it off. Because he would go and get the same VIP treatment you would get. So it'd be awesome for him.
Oh, he'd love that.
But I just don't understand. I can't figure out how to do it.
Just can't do it.
And
Sometimes it's just not meant
we
to
can't
be.
everybody watch for you to go with me. So
Okay, so how are things going for you and your match with Vitaly?
well, I mean,
Because this
to
Russian
ask
dude
me if-
wants
if-
to break
ask
your
me
arm.
if I can slip with him. Of course, I believe I can slip with him. I don't care how strong his squeeze and strength is. Other people have slipped with him. So if other people can slip with him, and I feel like I have perfected the art of slipping into the strap prior to, the world we live in now. Because used to you got called for slipping, and I rarely ever got called for intentional slipping because I'm very good at pronating through and getting to where I need to go. Right. It is the first task is you got to get away from his hand, right? So that is task 1. Task 2, make sure he's not over my knuckle in the setup because he's so tall, right? Which, because I have a shorter lever, which means he'll have to front his hand to me. Step 3, getting the stop. Step 4, maintaining riser and pronation and hand clamp strength, whatever, where he doesn't outrise me. Those are the 4 keys to victory. If I do those 4 things, I win. I do those 4 things, I win without a doubt. Am I strong enough to do those 4 things? I mean, does he flash? I mean, I don't know if he can flash spin me. I don't think he can flash spin me. Most of the arm wrestling world who understands arm wrestling doesn't think he can flash spin me. But he's a big, dangerous guy.
He is.
And he might can flash spin me. You know what I'm saying? It's just, we don't know. Devin definitely is not avoiding Vitaly. I had spoke to Devin. He knows how badly I want a shot to pull Valon. They offered it to Devin originally. Devin had already had prior obligations. He knew he was going to be taking a break. He wasn't planning on pulling Corey at this event once Morozov got injured. He took that last minute. So to turn right back around after being the strongest ever, been pulling Gennady, then 6 weeks later pulling Corey, then 6 weeks later pulling Vitaly. It's not smart, guys. I mean, as much as you guys want to see Devin pull at every event, he can't. He knew how badly I wanted a shot at Valon. To get that shot, I have to get through Vitaly. So he was happy to pull Vitaly in August and let me have a shot at Vitaly in May. So definitely not avoiding him for sure.
Devin looks at everybody like a test, and he wants to be tested.
Devin wants to pull everybody.
Yeah, he
You know what
does.
I mean?
So he's not ducking anyone, and
And that's the thing for me. I want to pull everybody.
Yes.
But if I beat Vitaly, I'm not pulling anybody until I pull in December versus Levon or Hermes.
at all.
Because that's the goal, right?
Well, because you've got to give that the proper.
Well, it's not even that. Once I earn the shot, I'm not giving up that right. I'm not going to, I need to pull so-and-so. No, listen, I'm setting back and I'm tunnel vision focused on that goal, right? And after that match, who knows what I do. But I have to get through, I'm 48 days away. I have to get through Vitaly, which is a huge ask. And if and when I'm successful at that, I will come back home, go into some recovery style training until Levon pulls Hermes. The winner of that match will have my entire focus and attention.
Lloyd Gregory, no. He just said if he gets through Vitaly, the focus is purely on Levon.
What did he ask?
If this would happen after Vitali.
No. It may happen down the road, which I'm sure at some point, but it's not happening. It's not happening until, getting past Vitali gets me the winner of Hermes and Levon, and that's the goal, right?
Yeah. Are you still training side pressure?
I started back on Wednesday.
The only way Vitali can flash pan you is if his post or riser goes completely over you, which I personally can't see happening.
Someone asked me about my riser go. I started at 80.5. I recently think, I haven't posted yet, but I'm up to like 94. Maybe it's 94.75. I'm not sure what it is. 94. Yes, 94. My goal is 105.5. If I can hit a 105.5 riser curl, that would be a significant improvement from an 80.5. That's a 35-pound improvement, which is damn near, it's a 40-something% improvement, right? And then the goal would be, by the end of the year when I pull the winner of Hermes versus Levon, I would have the same numbers on that lift as Hermes does.
I agree, Al Sims. It would be sweet if either MMT or Devin are the ones that beat Levon. Then the reason the match happens is because they're the champion #1 contender.
There you go.
That would be cool.
Who knows what's going to happen? But I know that I'm not looking past Vitali because he is as big a ask as you could get in this sport, especially the fact that he's full-time now training for arm wrestling. Makes him very different, very dangerous.
Absolutely. This happens in Istanbul, right? Yes. Yeah, so that was also a little, did that throw you off at all?
No, but I need to go use the restroom. So
okay, so it started off that
Kazakhstan.
You was going to be in Kazakhstan.
Which was a lot of travel. Well, I mean, it was, of course, we've always wanted to visit, but right now it's just a tough time with the dogs and everything else. And I wouldn't even be attending this event if it wasn't for the shot at Valon, Levon, or Hermes, because it is Mother's Day weekend and my mother's birthday is on Mother's Day this year. So there'll be a lot of reasons for me to have my best performance, a standout performance on that weekend.
Kyle Rayner, go back and check out the very beginning of this live stream, because we actually talked about Monster Factory events there. But guys, we are going to have to go because I've got work to do. We got lots of stuff to do. We're going to go look at some more land.
Yay.
And you guys have been awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out. Michael will be breaking down
A bunch of Vitali matches,
releasing those. And plus, we're going to be releasing some other things. And we've got the first Monster Factory
Influencer collaboration coming.
Influencer collaboration coming. He's going to be here next week?
Week and a half, yeah.
Week and a half from now. Looking forward to it. Exciting things happen.
Good times.
Happening, guys. Talk to you guys soon. You've been awesome. As always, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell for notifications. Turn on all notifications so that you know when we're dropping new content and going live so that you can join the chat. Thank you guys so much for hanging out.
All right, guys. Be blessed. Take care.